from then, when they came and they started doing the tutoring, what's like an example? What's a time when you saw this really works?
One young man, he was in a Latino gang, right? Amazing thing happened. This guy was ruthless, and he was hard, and he was, yo, homie, I'm like this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, and so he said, I'm ruthless, you know, and he didn't care about, you know, whatever. So one of our, we called him the guru. He was one of our tutors. We called him the word master guru. His name was Frank Zern. He was a very wonderful person that we all love and revere. He represents a great organization of helpers on this planet. But anyway, we set the gentleman down, the young man down, and he was being hard and difficult. So he's like, I'm ruthless. I don't care about anything. Okay, so we got the dictionary. And that's very important you understand the role of the dictionary. We call it the Holy Book of Agreements. Now, why? Because the dictionary was formed.
Yes.
The dictionary was formed to define all the words in the Constitution of the United States as well as all the words in the Bible. Mm-hmm. So our rights are protected by the meaning of the words. So the books, we agree that these are the meanings of this word, so anybody that comes to try to change it, they can't change it because they would violate our Constitution. So that's what we have now. We have reinterpretation of the words in the Constitution because people are no longer, they're illiterate, and they no longer are looking at that original dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay? So those words in the Constitution are this, and in the Bible are this, and the dictionary defines those meaning of the words. Therefore, our liberties, freedom from arbitrary rules, are now protected. Right?
By a dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
By the dictionary and the book. So all the dictionary is supposed to be is a holy book of agreements.
Mm-hmm.
This means this. And that way you can't change our rights and whatnot. And we have actual religious freedom, spiritual freedom, from the First Amendment on, right? Wow. So that's very, very important why we have why words are important. So here, this guy, we get the dictionary, get back to the story.
Yeah, sorry, the ruthless guy.
The guy, so he says, let's look up the word ruthless.
Yeah.
But bottom line is the derivation of the word ruthless. Ruth means to care. So in the Bible, there's a woman named Ruth. It means to care, right? Less means without caring. So a person who's ruthless, right, they don't care about no one, anything, nothing. I don't care. I'm hard. Yeah. You know, that's it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we said this. Okay, so let me ask you this. Is there anybody, talking to him, right? Let's say for his name is Carlos. Is there anybody that you think about that you can care about? And he goes, my baby, Mary, my son, I care about my son. Okay, write his name down. Okay, good. Is there anybody else that you care about that you can think of? Yeah, my baby's mama. I care about my baby's mama. Okay, what's her name? Okay. Can you think of anybody else that you care about? My mom. I care about my mom.
Wow.
Well, what's her name? I say, okay, good. Her name is that, Consuela or whatever, right? Good. Okay, is there anybody else that you can think of that you might care? No, I don't care about nothing, no one, anything else. That's it. I don't care about that's it. Okay, so let's look up the definition again. So we look up to care about no one, anyone, nothing. You just are ruthless. And he goes, I said, but you listed 3 things. He goes, 3 names. He says, you mean I'm not ruthless?
Wow.
Well, wait a minute. It says to care about nothing. You just named 3. I'm not ruthless? Now, what happened was he had a huge cognition that he was not ruthless. Therefore, he no longer had to be ruthless. He eventually quit the game. Quit the games, whatever, he's doing well in life, right?
This is like magic.
Right.
You literally looked up a word.
He asked for an
and
example,
had to write
and
3
we have
names.
hundreds and thousands of examples where we've changed the people's lives by defining the meaning of the words. Mm-hmm. So the technology that Mr. L. Ron Hubbard on learning how to learn and defining words and clearing the meaning of words, right, is magical and miracle. So as a Christian preacher, disciple, one who believes in, Jesus the Christ, our goal is to help and love, not to hate and destroy. Mm-hmm. And if we have a technology or a technique or a method, and it says, and ye shall know the truth, truth is thoughts, ideas, and methods that work in present time in the environment that you're in. That's what truth is. If it don't work, it ain't the truth. Hello, somebody. Right. And so we see that this technology works, so we embrace it. Mm-hmm. And that's the example that I can give you. One of the first examples when we first came in 1992. I saw with my own eyes young men now believing and having hope. You know, hopelessness is the agreement that there is no future, right? That's what hopelessness is.
Yep, and nothing can be done.
Right? And I can say to you, Brandon, I'll give you anything, Aaron, I'll give you anything you want right now. I don't care what it is. $1 billion, a trip to the moon, a trip to whatever, the universe, I give it to you. I don't care what it is, except one condition. Tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., you die. All of a sudden, you don't want it. Why?
Yeah.
Because attached to it, there's no future.
Yeah.
When people don't feel like they have a future, they behave differently
Yeah.
than those who believe that they have a future.
Yeah.
Yes.